begins in a place called Nazareth, where there lived a young woman called Mary. She was engaged to be married to a man called Joseph. One day, when she was sitting alone, an angel appeared to tell Mary some exciting news. She had been chosen by God for a very special job. She was going to have a baby, and she was to call him Jesus. The angel also told Mary why the baby would be great. He would be the Son of God. When Mary heard this, she was very surprised, but she said, "I am God's servant. May it happen as you have said." When she told Joseph, he was not happy at all, but the angel told him in a dream that Mary really was going to have a special baby who would be the Saviour of the world. When Joseph woke up, he felt much happier and knew that he should still marry Mary. Mary and Joseph had to travel all the way from Nazareth to a town called Bethlehem to register, because Bethlehem is where Joseph's family was from. When they finally arrived in Bethlehem, they began to look for somewhere to stay. By this time, Mary was very pregnant. They found a safe place to stay just in time for Mary's special baby boy to be born. They wrapped him in cloths and laid him in a manger. They called him Jesus. That night, some shepherds were in the fields near Bethlehem watching their sheep. An angel of the Lord stood before them. The glory of the Lord was shining around them, and suddenly they became very frightened. The angel said to them, "Don't be afraid, because I'm bringing some good news for you and all the people. The Saviour has just been born in Bethlehem. He's the Messiah. This is how you will know him. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." The angels praised God and then went back to heaven. The shepherds turned to each other and said, "Shall we go to Bethlehem and see the baby?" They all agreed and went quickly to find Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. At the time of Jesus' birth, there was a wicked king called Herod. Some wise men went to Herod's palace and asked about a baby king, as they had gifts for him. They told King Herod about a star they had followed. King Herod was worried about the idea of a new king and told the wise men to find the baby Jesus and then tell him where he was so he could worship him too. They left and followed the star until it stopped above the place where Jesus was. The wise men bowed down and worshipped Jesus and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But God warned them in a dream not to go back to Herod. He had a wicked plan. So they went home to their own country a different way.